Hi there, Dad Argay from Marketing for Hippies. In today's video, I want to share some unethical but hilarious examples of marketing that I'm not condoning, but I have to admire. Harry Houdini, if I remember right, his real name was Eric Weiss, and he really needed work. And of course, a lot of people in town needed work too. And he went to a shoe shop and he saw the lineup for the shoe shop was way down the block. And he realized his chances of getting a job there, being one more person in that lineup, were so remote. I don't even think it had opened yet. And the lineup was already there. And so he thought, what am I going to do? Because I suppose a job interview in a way is you marketing yourself to the shop in question. But that's a lot of competition in the marketing. Why should they choose me to hire rather than these other people? So he went home. He got dressed in his Sunday best in his suit, and he walked up to the front of the line as if he owned the place. Literally, you'll see. Picked up the sign and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the application has been filled. Thank you so much for coming all the way down and waiting so long. Have a wonderful day." And then went into the shop. Everybody sort of looked confused, but thought, well, I guess that's that. And they all went home. And the shop owner couldn't understand why there was nobody else there who was applying for the job. And he got the job. Unethical, but admirable. Wayne Dyer, the New Age business author, spiritual business author from decades ago, who I had a chance to at least be in the same room with once in my life. He had books, yeah, and in the early days nobody knew who he was, so he's trying to promote his books, and he would call bookstores in different voices over a week. He'd be touring around, driving to different cities. And he'd be calling and saying, "Hello, do you have the new Wayne Dyer book? Oh, no. Oh, well, I hope you'll get it in." "Hi there, do you have the new Wayne Dyer book?" "Oh, okay. Well, I'll check back a little while later." "Hi, do you have the new Wayne Dyer book?" "Yeah, I was hoping you don't." "Oh, that's a shame." He would do this, different accents, different. And when he would get to town, he'd go to the bookstore and he'd say, "Hi, my name is Wayne Dyer. I'm an author. I'm just in town doing." "Oh my God, we've had so many calls for your books." "Really?" Amazing. I know people who've also promoted their book. Let's say they do work around conscious childbirth or something. They would go to the bookstores in town and they would put their business cards in all the books that their people might buy. Yeah, just stick it right in there in the first few pages. So when people bought it, there'd be a business card from somebody locally who did it. I don't know if it's that effective, but I got to admire that. And the last one was, there was a lawyer in New York and he hired people to talk him up. And they would literally just ride the elevators in all the business buildings downtown where his ideal clients were. And the conversation would go something like this, where they'd say, they were dressed like they worked in the building. And they get in the elevator and they say, "Hey, do you have this kind of a lawyer?" And the person would say, yes or no. But he said, "Man, I just got this lawyer. He's the best lawyer in the world. He just was so helpful for me." I think he wouldn't be lying in the way that he was saying things that were true about this lawyer. It was kind of testimonials. He wasn't making things up that, this person didn't do or wasn't capable of. But he kind of became a covert website, sales letter for this guy. But just briefly, he said, "He's so amazing. Yeah, this is his car. You got to check him out." And he would just ride the elevators all day, promoting this lawyer. And, apparently in the early days, it got him some good business. Anyways, in all this ethical marketing, we can't take ourselves too seriously. So just for a laugh, I thought I'd share these. And if you know any other stories of marketing that was sort of on the border of ethical, but still charming, please put them in the comments below, because I love sharing these stories in workshops. I'd love to hear anything you got. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks to everyone sharing these videos. Please like the video, please subscribe, and please visit my website if you haven't, marketingforhippies.com.